Control players denied.
Hey Control Nation, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Dr. Red. In this video we are covering Kangaskhan Stall. Essentially what you're going to do is you're going to tank your opponent, energy manipulate them, and just wait to deck them out or force them to concede. This deck was piloted by Matheus, if I said his name correctly, and Gabriel Modesto at the Belo Horizonte Regional. They placed 71st and 129th respectively. Here's how it works. You have Mega Kangaskhan EX with 300 base HP. It has the ability to run Errand. If it's in the active spot, you can draw 2 cards. You're going to place 2 copies, or at least 2 copies, of Bouffalant with the Curly Wall ability. It makes all of your basic, colorless Pokemon take 60 fewer damage from attacks. So Mega Kangaskhan has an effect of 360. You'll bench Shaymin if they have any bench attackers to protect your Bouffalant and any backup Mega Kangaskhan's. You're going to attach Handheld Fan to Mega Kangaskhan so that if it's damaged by an attack from the opponent's Pokemon, you can move an energy from that Pokemon to one of their bench Pokemon. Or you can attach Bravery Charm if you need even more health. When it takes enough damage that it would be KO'd on the following turn, you're going to play Wally's Compassion. Heal all the damage from one of your Mega Evolution Pokemon EX, but then put all the energy attached to them into your hand. This is an energy-less deck, so we're not going to be worried about that. Just heal and move on. Or you can play Penny, pick up one of your basic Pokemon all attached cards, so you would put Mega Kangaskhan in the active in your hand, put a bench Kangaskhan into the active, or attach Air Balloon to one of your Bouffalant to put the Bouffalant into play, and then just free retreat it out after you rebench the Mega Kangaskhan. And that's it. Yeah, that's how you do it. So then you have Arven to go ahead and find all the items and tools that you need. We're going to play Xerosic's Machinations. Once our opponent sees what we're doing, or if they're just out of ways to attack, but they want to see if they can find a switch or something, we just wait for them to get a bunch of cards, then lay Xerosic on them. 2 Boss's Orders, 2 Eri, 1 Iono to stop deck out, 1 Lillie's Determination to refresh our hand. We have 4 copies of Pal Pad to get all of these necessary supporters back into our deck. 4 Crushing Hammers to stop our opponent from attacking more, and also to get rid of those pesky darkness energies on Monkey Dory. 4 Pokégears to find all those supporters we need. 3 Accompanying Flutes to overbench them and to get stuff that we can attach energy to once they hit us with Handheld Fan attached. 3 Nest Balls to go ahead and find Boof and Shaymin, and 2 Counter Catchers for Gusting. Lively Save to give us 30 more HP, and our ace spec of choice is Scoop Up Cyclone, so we can use we can heal Mega Kangaskhan and then control with something else like, let's say, Xerosic. And that's pretty much it. Pretty standard stuff in the second matchup. I made a gameplay error against Gardy, but then the Gardy player made an error against us, so I would watch the Gardevoir matchup as a learning opportunity. And I would also like to thank, ladies and gentlemen, the Arborists. Thank you, everybody, for your monthly support in the channel, helping me to make this material for you. I really enjoy it. I hope you do too. And thank you to everybody for all of your creative decks in the Discord server. It's really encouraging to see all of you helping each other out. So that's the gist of it with Kangaskhan Stall. Once again, you're just going to deck your opponent out or just force them to concede because they're going to get frustrated. I feel like a lot of the matchups we face, everything at this point in the meta is very winnable, although I will say anything with Frostlass is probably going to eat you alive because of the abilities, and Grimmsnarl is not easy. I don't want to say it's a so-called auto loss, but I do think it's very difficult. So other than those two, go have fun with this on the ladder. Peace. Okay, so we're facing Gardevoir. This will be good to get Shaymin down. We also have to find a way to get 2 Boofs down. We could Lillie's or Iono. We could also Arven to guarantee a Nest Ball. They have Mega Diancie, Monkey, and Ralts on the bench. They play Mystery Garden. They use Ultra Ball to get rid of Night Stretcher and Monkey Dory. They get a Mew. Okay, so then they'll bench the Mew and draw 2 with Restart. They're going to play Ralts. Bench Ralts, I mean. Discard a Psychic to draw until they have 6 cards. As many cards in hand as they have Psychic in play. They then attach a Darkness Energy to the Monkey, which is fine. We're going to go ahead and Arven to thin first and also to do a deck check. Okay, so we have 4 Boof, 1 other Mega Kangaskhan, which is enough for switching. We have Shaymin. We have 2 Penny in deck and in hand combined. I'm sorry, 4 total. 2 each. Xerosic, 4 Wallies, that's great, and 3 Lively Stadium. Okay. So let's go ahead. I like Shaymin. Gosh, we need everything. Theoretically, like, he could get Guardy EX and then just start going after my bench, but I don't. In which case, like, Shaymin's just not going to get hurt. But I could get the boof down because I need 2 boofs. And that would also help the boofs resist as well. Like, it would be minus 60 for each of the boofs. Crushing Hammer, Arven. Okay. Let's just end our turn there. We can guarantee another boof next turn or just get Shaymin. We could also just go ahead and Lilies or Iono. They're going to Iono for us, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. We get Wally, 2 Xerosic, Pal Pad, Counter Catcher, Accompanying Flute. Flute is useless here. They attach to Mega Diancie. They Vessel away a Psychic for 2 Psychic. And they pass. That's good for us. Okay. Eri. Let's run Aaron first. Pokégear. Let's see what we get. Eri again. All right. Let's see what we're working with. Well, we'll get rid of a rare candy. That's nice. They have Research, Arven, and 2 Psychic. Okay. I'm not gonna put down Lively Stadium in case they wanna research and then find another garden anyway. But I mean, if they find the garden, they're not gonna play it because it's already out. So I mean, I don't know. They're not quite attacking yet. Mega Diancie. Discard 2 energy from this Pokemon, 120 for each card you discarded in this way. They attach a Bravery Charm. That's fine. We're not going to be attacking. They Ultra Ball away the 2 Psychic Energies to get a Guardy EX. They're going to Arven, I'm guessing, for the other one. Yep. Oh, they found a rare candy. Yeah. They already Arven. I was too busy looking at other things. Okay. 4 energy. They restart for 2. The good news is that they're depleting their deck. All right, here comes the guard. They're putting it on the Diancie. Right, they attach to the Scream Tail. They're gonna no doubt. Oh, are they gonna go for a KO? That's good for us if they do. On the boof. Yeah. Why? Because we counter catcher up the Guardy and they have no energy in the discard. So they actually just kind of just lock themselves out in a way. Air Balloon. Here we go. Bring this guy up. I'm going to go and play Lively Stadium just because. And then we'll run Errand. Shaymin's nice. They could boss the Shaymin up. I'm going to put it. Yeah, I'll put it down. Just in case they Iono me and I don't have it. They're going to Adrenabrain off of Diancie onto Kangaskhan. They're going to research away their hand, which entailed Iono, Turo, Psychic, and Super Rod. They're going to evolve into Curlia. They're going to Earthen Vessel away Monkey Dory to get 2 Darkness Energy. They attach a Darkness to Guardy. Are they going to use... Yeah, Psychic Embrace. I'm guessing they're going to attach to Guardy and then Hard Retreat. They bring up Mega Diancie, hit me for 240. Plus the 20 is 260. Garland Array, alright. Yep, so it doesn't, the Handheld Fan doesn't hit it, doesn't count. 2 Wally's Compassion, let's go. We're gonna run errand for. Oh, and we get another one. We're just gonna Wallies. Yeah, and we're just gonna end our turn. Okay, so if they use Monkey to take 30 on here, 240 and 30 is 270, so they're still not KOing me, even without Lively Stadium. And so Mega Kangaskhan is a tank. So yeah, let's see what they're gonna do here. What they could do is just keep attaching and reattaching to Mega, and then I just Wally. That's the problem here. Oh, they're gonna use Guardy. Okay. Because now they can just start, and they're gonna Iono us. That's bad. Oh, that's very, very bad. Oh, okay. Probably should have put down maybe the other Mega. I didn't want them to boss it though. We got a Wally anyway. Let's go. They get a Mega Guardy on the bench. They have a Darkness in the discard pile. Alright, they're gonna Psychic Embrace to the Diancie. Yeah, the problem with the Diancie is that they can just keep recycling the energy, of course. So we're just going to have to hang tough and see what happens. Pokégear, okay. It's Crushing Hammer. It hits, let's go. Get rid of that Monkey. I'll save the other one, because there's no point, because he could just use Guardy's ability. Pokégear finds Lillie and Penny. I like Lillie. If only because I guess maybe I should have gone Penny, but no, run errand, because get another Boof, let's go. The problem is, yeah, I could have pushed Boof and they KO it. I guess that maybe could have been better. So you can't use Monkey, so 240 minus 60 is 180. 180 times 2 is 360. Okay, so he is two-shotting me. They play Arven. Get Secret Box and Bravery Charm. He puts the Charm on Screamtail. He'll Psychic Embrace to the Diancie. And to the Screamtail. Okay. That's interesting. He's putting more on Screamtail. Is he going to try to one-shot me? I think he is. Okay, so it really wouldn't have mattered then. 200... 20 damage for each damage. That's 200 damage. Plus 1. Only 140. What's he doing? I have no idea what bro's doing. Xerosic. We're going to Lilies. 2 pennies. That's awesome. I'll get the other Mega out. And then we'll run errand. Xerosic and a Pal Pad. We have two Wallies. in the deck. So yeah. They're gonna Earthen Vessel. Oh wait, Curlia. They get a Darkness Energy. What they could do is just retreat out Screamtail, put in the Mega Diancie, and then KO me that way. That might have been what they were planning the whole time. Now they're going to use Secret Box. They discard Night Stretcher, Ultra Ball, and Iono. They get 3 trainers. What, I didn't see what it was. Counter Catcher, Lillie's Determination, and an Artisan. They're going to Psychic Embrace. 1 energy onto Screamtail. Is that? Oh, is this going to be the KO? Is this the KO? I think they can't hit the bench, so I guess it was good. I got the boof. Yeah, 180. Okay. I guess put that on Monkey. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Alright, let's flush the Mega Kangaskhan. Accompanying Flute. Let me see if I can find Arven. I cannot find Arven. I do get a boss though. Alright, so I'll bring up the guard, see if we can do that soft lock again. We'll run errand. Probably should have done that to thin. Oh great, look at that. Handheld Fan, let's go. I'll attach this to Boof just in case. So like what we can do is penny up the Kanga, put the Boof in, put the Kanga back down, and loop it that way. Okay, he has 7 cards in deck, 7 cards in hand. He's gonna Adrenabrain off of Mega Diancie. Attaches a Psychic to Guardy. He's gonna Lilies himself. Shuffle 5, draw 6. Okay. He's gonna play Ultra Ball. He's gonna be more Psychic Energy. A Guardy and a Nest Ball. 7 Psychics are in play. He gets Pheasantipity EX. That's not gonna do anything though. I don't know why he would be thinning. We could Xerosic, but like, what's the point? Arven. Okay, we'll run errand. Penny Lively. So I could use Crushing... I guess I could use Crushing Hammer for the Darkness Energy. It does... Okay, it didn't hit. Alright. No point in Ionoing. I don't want to Xerosic yet. Maybe it's going to be 1 card. Okay, he draws for turn. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna Adrenabrain off a Screamtail. Really? Off a Screamtail? Oh, he concedes. Never mind. GG's. Okay, so we're facing Noivern EX. Let's see what Accompanying Flute gives us. Mimikyu, love it. Oh, it's some kind of stall deck. I had a... Oh, they also have Repel. Oh, that's interesting. Oops, that's the Luxurious Cape. Old-fashioned Repel there. We'll wait for that. I mean, I don't want to use Scoop Up Cyclone just to get Kangaskhan into play. If I could just wait. I mean, I have more Bouffalant. they can take a prize, and then that would activate Counter Catcher. Rika off of the Roto Stick. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Put a number of supporters you find there into your hand. Or is it Rika? I don't even know. They play Arven. They get Energy Search and Hero's Cape. That's fine with us. Hero's Cape and an Energy on the Noibat. They attach the Bravery Charm to Mimikyu. We get Mega Kangaskhan. Let's go. Let's Pokégear. We'll get a Wally's. We can always use Penny again via Pal Pad. We'll put the Boof down. Let's use Run Errand. Another Boof. That's fine. Put him down just in case. Not worried about Crushing Hammer. I'm sorry. Yeah, Crushing Hammer. I mean, I'm not worried about the Noivern attacking. It's whatever. If it uses the second attack for 140 base, we can just Wally's Compassion. So yeah, Crushing Hammer's whatever right now. Boss, Wally, Crushing Hammer, Pal Pad, Scoop Up Cyclone. We're sitting pretty. So yeah, we have an effective 360 HP Mega Kangaskhan thanks to Boof. We're gonna see our opponent play Energy Search. They get a Psychic Energy. They're gonna use Rika, whatever it's called. Whatever the pronunciation is. They get, look at the top 4 cards of your deck, put 2 of them in your hand, put the other 2 on the bottom. They Nest Ball for a Cornerstone. That's an interesting control deck, damage control deck. They attach to the Ogerpon. Handheld Fan. Attach that to the Mega. Let's Run Errand. We get an Eri. Let's see what they're doing. Counter Catcher. They have Penny, Parasol Lady, and Colress. Shove it into your deck, then draw 4. If you go second at your first turn, draw 8. Okay, they also have another Psychic Energy. They attach to Ogerpon. They play Parasol Lady, shuffle, and draw 4. Okay. Did not expect to see that. Lively Stadium. I mean, I guess we could play it, but I'm just going to wait. Oh, I forgot to Run Errand. Oh, gosh. I'm trolling. And they pass right away. Okay. So I could have 2 more cards, but I don't. Okay, whatever. Another Hammer and a Wally. That's fine. If for any reason they Xerosic us, we keep the Pal Pad and the Cyclone. All right, they're going to boss up Boof. That's fine with me. They get the Noivern. I mean, they're doing 60 damage with the first attack. They're going to demolish. That's fine. It's gonna cut through the Bouffalant's wall, so they're only gonna 2-shot us anyway. I kind of like the hand I have here, so I'm just gonna Run Errand. Mega with the Lively. Let's Crushing Hammers. Did we get the Mist away? No, that's fine. I'm gonna hold these other 2 just in case. Put the stadium down. I think we could push it on the Noivern, because then the attack's only going to do 10 damage, and then 140 minus 60 is 80, and then Mimikyu can cut through the Handheld Fan. They play Cypher Maniac, put any 2 cards you want on the top. I guess they're just going to wait. Yep. Okay. Wally. I wonder if one of those is what I think it is. Let's try Hammer again. We nailed it. Let's go. It's not letting me select. Wait, it's not. Is it not? It's not letting me select. It's not letting me select Cornerstone. Okay, so I have no choice but to take it off of Noivern. They're gonna boss up my Boof. Okay. Just gonna demolish it. All right. It's gonna, yeah, like I said, it's gonna cut through that wall anyhow. Eri, we'll just hold. We'll just run errand. Charm and a Nest Ball. I'll save the Nest Ball. Okay, the opponent's not doing anything. Just waiting to see what's going on here. They pass. We do not have Super Rod. Gonna run errand, so the boofs that are gone are gone. They pass. I have a good hand here. I think I'm just going to pass as well. I mean, I don't really need to do anything. They're going to pass. There's part of me that wants to put the Handheld Fan on Boof, but I don't want to. Like, I don't want to do it if I don't have to. I have 3 in the deck, but I'd rather just wait. There's the other Boof. Wait. They pass. Yep. They have 10 cards in hand. We'll use Xerosic here in a moment. We have 2 copies in the deck. They attach a Darkness Energy to Ogerpon. Now they're going to demolish. I'm going to push the Fighting Energy to Noivern. I can take another hit and then use Wally. I'm going to put this Mega down with a Fan just in case he wants to get cheeky. The other Boof is also another prize liability. He's going to demolish again. Alright, so now we're going to push the Fighting Energy onto Noivern. I'm going to use Wally's Compassion, just heal. End our turn. Don't you just love it, everybody? 280 going away. Don't have to be concerned about energy. They're going to switch into Noivern. Covert Flight for 70. I'll put this on the Mimikyu. I just said I don't want the other prize down, but you know what? If he's going to go ahead and attack with Noivern, well then, why not just reduce it down to 10 damage? Another energy on the Noivern. He's going to penny up, what? The Mimikyu? Covert Flight for a measly little 10. Love to see it. My mouse is not working. There we are. Okay, so we'll just put another Darkness Energy on the Ogerpon. Ruffian, I think it's time we Xerosic now. Let's get rid of 10 cards from the hand. You love it. Love to see it. So we have a Penny, 2 Wallies, and a Scoop Up Cyclone in hand. So yeah, we're just going to wait. That's a lot of cards. And we're just gonna end our turn. They got rid of Iono, Judge, Lillie, Rhyme, Bravery Charm, Lively, Stay, Noibat, Monkey, Mimikyu, and Mimikyu. They attach a fighting energy to the Ogerpon. They're gonna switch in to the Ogerpon. They're gonna demolish. Put that fighting energy on the Noivern. Let's go ahead and use a Wally. I want to check my deck real quick. I don't need that guy. I have another Xerosic in there. Okay, that's fine. Let's just leave it at that. Could probably use the Crushing Hammers. I want to see what he's gonna do here. He's gonna Pal Pad back in what? Parasol Lady and Iono. And he passes. Alright, let's use Crushing Hammer. Heads. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of it. I don't know if the game will let me, but let's go ahead and get rid of the fighting energy, so that's one less thing Noivern can use. We'll get rid of the mist energy. It's not letting me choose. It's not letting me choose Ogerpon. Okay, so I have no choice. I wanted to get rid of the mist energy to give him one less energy, but I mean, doesn't, I guess, okay, fine. Yep, alright, so live is not letting us do that. Pass. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and pass. Just to click. Can I even click on it? I can right-click on the Noivern. I can't even click on the Ogerpon. Penny, yeah. I wanted to clarify that Mist Energy is only for the effects of attacks, not trainer cards. Another Penny. I think I could stand Iono now. Get the Xerosic. Accompanying Flute. Nothing. He has Crispin and 2 more Mist. Okay. Accompanying Flute. Nothing. Alright. We're gonna end our turn. And that's all we have. We have 3 Accompanying Flutes. They're gonna pass. I like the Xerosic here. I don't want to get too many cards. I don't want to deck myself out. I mean, I have Pal Pad to go ahead and get Iono back in. I have Xerosic, which is what I really want. So I think we're just gonna draw a pass. Penny, we also got Penny. That's great. I'll just end turn. So if we take too much damage from Ogerpon, just get rid of it. Lillie, great. Okay. I'll pad. Let's wait. Let's wait till he gets some more cards in his hand before we go ahead and Xerosic. Yep, and they pass again. We go ahead and get a boss. We're just going to pass. They draw again. They're up to 12 cards in hand. Looks like they might be debating something. I think we're just going to do what we did last time. Wait for them to get 13. Crushing Hammer. We could use it on the Noivern because the game won't let us use it on Ogerpon. They're going to Super Rod. Bad. Well, they might have had it in hand anyway. They get 3 Pokemon. They get Monkey, Mimikyu, and Noibat. They're going to pass. We're just going to pass as well. I haven't used any Pal Pads. All right, that's good right here. All right, let's go. Yeah. Xerosic. Force them to get rid of 10. That's 20 cards that we hand milled, everybody. That is awesome. That's 1/3 of their deck. Now I'm going to Pal Pad back in Iono so we don't deck out, and Xerosic so we can do it all over again. I'm not going to draw 2 just yet. And they pass. Another Handheld Fan. They pass again. Bravery Charm, we're just going to pass. They pass again. We get Lively Stadium. We're going to pass. They're going to use Hand Trimmer. Yeah, we thought that might be coming. We need the Pal Pad. We don't need Hammer. We don't need these. We don't need these. Or this. Or this. We don't need the Nest Ball. We don't need Boss. We don't... Whoops. Whoa, 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 whoa. What did the game just do? Arven? Yeah, I could see that. We don't have an issue with that. They're also gonna get rid of cards from their own hand. They just get rid of a Mist. Eri, we're gonna pass. And they're going to pass again. We get an Iono. That's lovely. Let's just go ahead and pass. They're going to use Energy Retrieval. They're going to use Parasol Lady, shuffle, draw 4. In case that prevents them from decking out. They're also going to pass again. Okay. Wally's Compassion. Can't use it. Let's go ahead and end our turn. And they pass again. We got Scoop Up Cyclone. We just pass. Okay, they pass. All right, we're going to pass. Looking for Xerosic. We have one in deck, I know that. Penny. Pass. Another gear. Let's kind of end our turn. We could get it with Pokégear, but I don't want to thin if we don't have to. They pass again. We'll end our turn. Might have to anyway. They pass. Another Pal Pad. Yeah, we'll just do this now. Okay, well, Xerosic. I didn't want to, but here we are. Okay, so we'll pal. Wait, did I use that yet? And we'll just wait. They got rid of Crispin, Lively Saying Buddy, Monkey Presses Research, Noivern, EX. They pass. Penny, we're going to go ahead. We have to Iono. But I want to get Xerosic back in my hand. So I guess we're just going to... What can we put in? Maybe just put both of them in. Then we'll Iono. They have 4 in hand, 4 in deck. Plus 4 prizes, so yeah. And they can see GG's. Thank you so very much, everybody, for watching. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay. If you want more control-style content, please make sure to like and subscribe. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. Peace.